just did that little blinking thing, but. Shout out to everybody that is already tuned in. I see y'all. The hell? I mean, in a good way. I love it. I love it. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get it started. I do want to announce that I'm really not feeling good today. It's crazy. My shoulder's feeling a little bit better. I got my stitches taken out today. Check me out. Check me out. Hold on. Okay, look at me. Now this shoulder do kind of hurt. So today when I went, they said we're going to try to do, injections first and then physical therapy. And if that doesn't work, then he said surgery. But I'm hoping I don't need all of that. You feel me? So look at me. Okay. All right. Now I ain't all the way there. But I'm healing up fast. My neck, I'm impressed with my neck. Even though my neck isn't all the way completely healed, it's all good. It's all good. So, y'all, today is Mental Health Talk on the Couch. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get it popping.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
And I mean, no matter wherever you're watching, make sure that you share the live. Tell somebody about the couch. Follow the couch.
Numbers always be there. Nobody's answering. When you're on trial, always switching up on you. Ain't no left for you. When you're on trial, let me go through pain. It'll change. It'll change. It'll change. When you're on trial, take the same time to make it up. Ain't no handout. No, no. When you're on trial, ain't no handouts. When you're on trial, ain't no handouts.
It ain't no handout. I'm telling you. No matter who you know, where you know them from, if they really don't fuck with you, I'm doing that shit on your own. Fighting the case on your own. Like, looking crazy. Be careful what you do out here. Life is short. Fighting the case will definitely fuck with your mental health. It's sad. Especially whenever you know you innocent or you know you innocent. You got to go on trial. The type of anxiety that brings.
Numbers always be there. Nobody's answering. When you're on trial, always switching up on you. Ain't no love for you. When you're on trial, let me go through pain. It'll change. It'll change. It'll change. When you're on trial, take the same time to make it up. Ain't no handouts. No, no. When you're on trial, ain't no handouts. When you're on trial, ain't no handouts. switching up on you. Ain't no love for you. When you're on trial, let me go through pain. It all change, it all change, it all change. When you're on trial, safe to say it's time to man up. Ain't no handouts, no, no. When you're on trial, ain't no handouts. When you're on trial, ain't no
for this same remote. It ain't. I'm just saying. There's batteries that do different things. And some of them just don't go together. Some of them just don't fit. So watch who you have around your battery trying to fit into your remote. Watch who you have charging up your energy. Because you could have some negative people or negative energy charging up your energy. And it's charging you all right. It's just not charging you for the right thing. Now you sitting around looking crazy like why am I so angry? Why do I feel so bitter right now? What is this feeling that I'm feeling? What you feeling is the person's energy that you was just around. They wasn't in the right space. So when they came around you, even though they had this smile on their face that did not touch their eyes, but you didn't notice that. All you seen was this. Thank you for the hearts. All you seen was this. So you wasn't paying attention to if it was right here. They not giving you the right energy for your energy. So that's why you feel so and down and out. Watch who you keep around you. Not everybody's mental health is at the right place. And that's just what it is. Not everyone's mental health is on the same level of your mental health. So with that being said, y'all not matching right now. You happy on the inside, they're miserable on the inside. And some of the ones that's miserable, it's not their fault. It ain't their fault. They literally had a tough life. I'm not saying that all of us haven't had something tough happen in our lives, but there are some people that literally, they just can't catch a break. They just can't catch a break. They can't make this shit up. And that's just what it is. So even though they try to keep a smile on their face and keep their energy right, they haven't completely gotten it right. So when they come around you, some people don't mean to bring you down. Some people don't mean it. It's the trauma, it's the hurt, it's the anxiety, it's the pain, it's the depression that they have that's deep inside. So when they come around people that have good energy, they can't help but try to suck you dry. Sometimes intentionally, sometimes not intentionally. But they want that energy. They want that feeling that you have, that you display. So they try to cling on to it. And sometimes somebody clinging on to your energy or clinging on to your good vibes and all of that, it can drain you. I mean, would it drain you if you're walking 16 miles and you have something heavy on your back? You start getting weighed down, right? You start like, ooh, I'm getting... Not that you complaining. Not that you complain it. I don't mind it. I welcome it. Because I've learned now, at the age that I am, I've learned how to allow other people's energy to be in my space, but not invade my space. Respectfully. Like, I've learned how to be around people and not, like, if they mad, I'm not finna just be like, yeah, let's go. No, that's you. Let me try to change your mind, though. Let me try to get you on a different vibe. And sometimes we the ones that get ourselves drained. Because we the ones that put ourselves in these positions. We want to help. We want to help so bad. We know how bad our mental health was. And even though it might not be 100%, it's 1,000% better than what it used to be. So when we see the signs in other people, we have the tendency to try to help or coach or guide or be there for them through what you went through, because you don't want them to go through the same hurt and the same depression and all of that you went through. So we put ourselves in position to take that pain, to take that on, to take that energy. We intercept it. And again, sometimes it's draining. You just have to know how to allow people's energy to be around you, but not invade your energy in your space. Respectfully. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Bigo. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .coms, which is THA, real JANELL, and THA Couch.com. If you want to support the couch, I always tell you guys that it's never mandatory, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's very much appreciated and very much needed. But I'm not the type of person that's like, yo, if you ain't got it, no. Sharing, that is supporting me too. That's tipping me too. Tagging people, that's supporting me. That's tipping me too. Telling people about the couch, that's tipping me too. But if you would like to send a Cash App, PayPal, or Chime, Cash App, PayPal, or whatever you want to send. You can send stars, you can send gifts. THA, real JANELL on Cash App and PayPal. Again, it's never mandatory, but it's always appreciated. And share the live. Tell your people about the couch. Today is Mental Health Talk. And I know I always remind you guys to always check on your strong people. Check on your people. Anybody that you fuck with, you check on them. There's no reason why you don't. Now, if you one of those people that just genuinely are not the type of person that just like reaches out to people, and if you genuinely that person, trust me when I say I understand, because I know people like that. But I am not like that. I like to reach out to my people. So the people that's like me is who I'm talking to. Not the people that don't do it. And we don't expect them to start because you started. Don't do that. Never do that. Because that will get you to mind fucking yourself. That's a mental health issue. I know when I'm mind fucking myself, I'm driving myself crazy. And I don't like that. I don't like that. So when you mental health yourself, when you mind fuck yourself, what is that doing for you? Is it driving you crazy? Is it making you happy? Is it satisfying your needs? What is it doing? Because for me, when I'm mind fucking myself, it's not pleasurable. It's not. It's actually annoying as fuck. And I'm sick of it. I don't like it. So I do everything that I can not to mind fuck myself. Journal, you know what I'm saying? Talk to my peoples. Make music. It's different things that we can do to help us. You can help yourself. You don't gotta wait on a therapist. Let me tell you what I did. And this is not gonna work for everyone. But for me, this worked. I'm in such a better space now than I've ever been in my life. Starting this podcast, I was going through a lot after. For those that don't know, I was held hostage in a hospital. That alone did something to my mental health. Not being listened to by doctors, being told that nothing is wrong with me, that fucked me up mentally. Like, I still go through that. I do. I still go through it daily because now I'm steady like, oh, I want to prove it. I want to prove it this time. Let's prove it. Let me get tested. Let me this, let me that. Like, because I wasn't believed. So now with black and white, seeing it on paper, I'm like, I'm satisfying myself because nobody satisfied me except for my wife when it came to that. And it's like, yo, I'm steady mind fucking myself like, something's wrong, nothing's wrong, something's wrong. They said nothing is wrong. You should believe them. Nah, they lying. Remember the... I hate that. And it's nothing about, oh my God, thank you for the gifts. It's not about, you know, whose energy this, whose energy that. Sometimes we just have deep-rooted issues and problems that happen in our lives. Oh my gosh, thank you. Yes, thank you so much. I love you, Tonka. So we just have so many issues and deep-rooted issues, deep-rooted problems that stem from when we were children. That stem when we were children. And sometimes what I did was I started a podcast. And it helped me being able to talk to other people, being able to have people come on here and get to know people. Thank you so much. And getting to know people like beyond social media. Like we see people, them laughing and having a good time. Seldomly do we see people put the bad that they're going through on social media, right? So when we see it, or when I get people to the podcast, it gives me an opportunity to dig a little deeper than that funny video that you just posted yesterday, or dig a little deeper than the joke that you made under my post. I want to dig a little deeper. And I don't know if it's the journalist in me or the fact that I did 9 years in prison and I just love people, that I want to get to know people. But I genuinely love to get to know people. Like, I literally, when you're telling me your story on the couch, I cry with you. I'm trying to give you some of my energy. And like I said, some of us, we get drained because we take on so many people's energies. But I literally don't mind welcoming people's energy. And again, you need to learn how to accept people's energy, but not allow it to interrupt or penetrate your energy. Your good space. It's possible. Just like, you know how they say birds of a feather flock together? Not necessarily true. Not necessarily true. I can have somebody around me that does meth. Seriously. I've had people around me that did meth. I ain't never did that shit. Never wanted to. None of that shit. That was their drug of choice. My drug of choice is smoking weed. Taking shrooms. Theirs just so happened to be meth. As long as you ain't smoking behind me, I'm good. You do your thing. You ain't even got to smoke that shit in front of me. Smoking on your own. Do you? But I'm not judging. This is a judge-free zone. No, I mean, birds of a feather don't really flock together. Because then you're saying that, you know, the story about Jesus sitting with all of the thieves and then it goes back that far. Then what you're telling me is Jesus was a motherfucking thief. Jesus was a goddamn crook. He was. That's what you telling me. That's what you telling me. I'm just telling it like how you what you giving to me. Because birds of a feather, no matter what you think, don't really flock together. They don't. Some people met in prison. Some people became friends with people in prison that they would have never been friends with ever in life. But that don't stop their bond that it is now. That bond is like this. Very unlikely, nobody expected this. Nobody would have ever imagined that these two would have been friends. But they are. This one is a meth head, though. Once she was released. This one, she's walking the straight and narrow. Do they still hang out and give each other encouragement? Of course. Does that mean that the one that's on the straight and narrow was doing meth with her? No. No. It doesn't. So for anyone to, I hate hearing it. I hate hearing it. Birds of a feather flock together. I said it because it was a saying. I was trying to say, they say same birds of a feather, they be flocking together. Okay? If you got to get to know my music to know what I'm talking about. But birds of a feather don't flock together, especially whenever you end somebody's life for a purpose. You end their life for a purpose, to change something about them, to elevate something in their life. Something in you can elevate someone else. Your situation, you sharing your story, can elevate somebody else in ways that you would never imagine. So to say that birds of a feather flock together, that's saying that Jesus was in the den, around our table with the thieves and he was one of them too. He was a motherfucking thief. He's a goddamn crook. Oh, I love you. I mean, it's real. Some of our friends, some of your friends you don't even know is cokeheads right now. Functioning cokeheads. Some of your friends right now are alcoholics. They might not look or act like it because they go to work every day. But because you hang out with them, does that mean that you are too? No. I'm sorry, y'all. My stomach hurts so bad. We are in each other's lives for a reason. And that was not a fart. Let me get that clear. Hold on. My stomach is bubbling. Okay? That's it. Take it how you want it. What does it mean? However you want to take it, take it. Okay? But we are in each other's lives for a reason. Some of us don't find out what the reason is until late. Some of us will cut the people off that were supposed to be in our lives. And then later on, in our life, they end up coming back around because that person was meant to be in your life. Anybody that comes back around, maybe once, you like, okay. Twice? Okay, you got to really look into that. 3 times? Nigga, you staying. Yes, don't go nowhere. Don't go no fucking where. You are here to stay. Because something about your energy is supposed to feed my energy. It's supposed to charge my energy. Something in your story could help my mental health issues. You sharing who you are and what you've been through could help my mental health issues. It can help me from my fucking myself. Just by hearing other people like, yo, I do that shit too and I can't. You know what I'm saying? You never know what you might say or how you might say it that can help somebody. Your friends need you right now. You gonna stay away because they started doing meth and birds of a feather flock together? Fuck no! I'm on my way. Where you at? I don't give a fuck. You strung out. And? Okay, let's get you clean. You want to get clean? You don't want to get clean. Okay, but do you need a safe space? That's all that matters to me is the safe space and to make sure that you're safe whenever you're doing whatever you're doing. I'm not condoning it, but I'm going to give you fentanyl test strips. I'm going to give you Narcan because that's what you're choosing to do. But I'm going to give you the things that you need to at least help you if something happens. I would be less of a person sitting on this shit knowing that you, my friend, like to do these type of drugs. And you out there. Respectfully, you out there. It just is what it is. And until you ready to change, that's just going to be what it is. The only thing that I can do is I can give you a safe space. I can be there for you whenever you need to talk. I can give you these test strips, these Narcan. Sometimes just that little bit right there can help somebody get clean. Sometimes just listening could have been all they really wanted. Now they clean and they thanking you every day. Don't just turn somebody away or stop fucking with somebody just because they say same birds of a feather flock together. Thank you so much, sis. I love you. Don't do that. Don't do that. You will miss out on so many amazing people that could have been in your life. And you could have missed out on so many people that you could have helped. I seen the other day, I think I spoke about this last week, but it was a man. He seen somebody on his side of town butt ass naked walking. He started recording the girl. My thing is this. Why wouldn't you try to clothe her? I would have took the fucking shirt off my back to give to this woman. You walking around naked. That could have been the reason why she changed. Sometimes mental health issues can drive somebody to drugs. Can drive somebody to drugs. Thank you so much, love. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Sometimes a family cutting you off, or a baby daddy calling you a name, or taking your kid away, or the fact that even DHS. I was in DHS custody. That shit made me so fucking depressed. It was like, y'all took me from a situation that you thought you were saving me from, and put me in a situation where I was raped, beat, put into a mental hospital, treated like a motherfucking dog, worse than a dog. I wasn't believed. No one protected me. And I was a kid. So imagine the babies that are in the system that don't have a voice of I was 13, 14 when I went in. Imagine going in younger than that and not having a voice. Imagine the only thing that you can do is, but you being molested, but you being abused. And it's nothing you can, oh shit, wow. But it's nothing you can do because you don't have a voice yet. It's sad as fuck. Because at my age that I was, I didn't have a voice. I was in and out of mental hospitals because nobody wanted to listen to what I was saying. Protect those children. Teach them early about mental health issues. Teach them early about depression. About the fucking fuckery of this world. No matter how you put it, make them aware. Make them aware. It's fucked up shit out here right now that's fucking with people's mental health. It's frequencies right now that's out in music that's fucking with people's mental health. It's frequency that's coming through the internet that's fucking with people's mental health. Social media. Be careful what you charge your battery with. You can't use an Android box with an iPhone charger and expect your iPhone to be 100% good forever until you get a new one. You can't do that. You gotta watch what box you use with your charger. One of them's gonna charge you faster. One of them's gonna kill your battery slowly. Which are you gonna choose? It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. If you just now tuning in, it's mental health talk on the couch. I definitely appreciate everybody that's watching. We ain't done. I'm about to jump into a song. This song that I'm about to play is an exclusive. It's not released. I'm not even finished with it yet. But it goes with tonight. And I was like, I have to play. I have to play this. So, make sure that you follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Bigo. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram and my main YouTube Instagram and my .coms, which is THA, real JANELL, and THACouch.com. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm financially going through it. I'm not going to lie. So, if you just so happen to look up my website and you like, oh, it's not up. Okay. I'm going to get it back up soon. If it ain't up. Okay. Let's get into this song. Let's get into this song. This is an exclusive. It's not released. And it's not even finished. Share the live no matter wherever you watching. Tomorrow, okay, so one of our friends that we were locked up with passed away. And it happened so suddenly, it seemed like it was like 1 minute, you know, she was having symptoms. She went and got checked. And a few months later, it feels like she was gone. That prompted me and my wife to go get checked for the same thing that she got checked for. So if you are watching this, whether you are male or female, go get a colonoscopy. Go get a colonoscopy. Get yourself checked. So that's why I said my stomach hurt. Okay? Because mine is tomorrow. And if you've ever had a colonoscopy, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. Of course, I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Bigo. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram and my main YouTube Instagram and my .coms, which is THA, real JANELL, and THA Couch.com. Y'all heard what I said a minute ago. Don't judge me. Just help me. Help me. You want to support me? You can Cash App or PayPal. THA, real JANELL, or TRJ merch to Cash App. Or you can Apple Pay me. Send me your information. I'll send it to you. You can Venmo me. I'll send you the Venmo information. However you want to support, you can share the live. You can hit the like button. You can send gifts. You can tell somebody about the couch. Like, that is a tip too, if you didn't know. Now you know. Okay. I'm just saying. Keep streaming my album, Elevate. I definitely appreciate all the ones who's been streaming it. Yo, you the shit. Everybody that comes back and rewatches the couch, you the shit. I love you. Also, the holidays is literally here. If you haven't been streaming my single this Christmas, go stream it. Today when I went and got my stitches removed, my shoulder doctor was like, yo, he listening to Mariah Carey. I said, listen, you listening to Mariah Carey, then you need to be listening to some Janelle. He was like, Janelle, like, you? I was like, yeah, like me. This Christmas, right now, streaming anywhere that you could download music. And he downloaded it right then and there. He started listening to it. So he said, when I come back in 3 weeks, he gonna let me know what he think. Which, come on now, like, I ain't trying to toot my horn, but this Christmas is pretty good. I'm just saying. Tomorrow, I'm super excited to have Miss Bree on the couch. If you are in the Oklahoma City area, then you see she has been going very viral lately with her food reviews. I'm excited to have her on. If you are watching this and you own a restaurant and you want her to do a live review right here on the couch, pull up. Pull up with your meal. Pull up. Pull up, let us see what you're talking about. I was thinking about cooking for her, but I was like, you know what? She might not like vegan food. So I'm not finna let you give me no bad review because you don't like vegan food, sis. I'm just saying. But yeah, she will be on the couch tomorrow. Make sure that you tune in at 8 Central Time. I'll be live on all platforms, but it will only stay up on Spotify, Pandora, and YouTube. So, actually, it might stay up on you. It's going to stay up on Facebook, too. But it's not going to stay up on Instagram, TikTok, da-da-da-da-da. You know. Thursday is going to be Shroom Talk because we was going to do, you know, everything scooted down. But Thursday's going to be Shroom Talk. Friday's going to be Fuck Fentanyl. Fuck Fentanyl will not be on TikTok. It will be on Instagram. So if you want to tune in, shit, that's if Instagram let me go live. They kicked me off in the beginning of the month because of my interview that I had. But shout out to Mo Nelson. Make sure that y'all follow him on all social media. He be spitting that truth, okay? It had them in their feelings. It had them all the way in their feelings. Shout out to all my guests from last week. It was definitely a vibe. Make sure that you follow and support Forever Frosted Oklahoma and Inspired by Diamond. If you didn't see, this is a Forever bracelet. It never comes off. I love it so much. They have different options. They even have, if you watched live last week, they did a live demonstration on my wife. So they even have one for studs, stems, and men's. Okay? Stop playing with them. Forever Frosted OKC. You can even book them to come to your event if you have a wedding coming up, a birthday, a quinceañera. If you have a male revenue coming up, you know. Any type of event, you can book them for your event and they will get everybody Forever bracelets. Why not start a forever memory with your friends? I'm just saying. I definitely love it. Now, like I said, today is mental health talk, so I do have a few more things to talk about before I leave. Mental health issues can happen to anyone at any time. You can literally be high, you good, everything is going good, and then all of a sudden you lose your job. All of a sudden you break your back. All of a sudden somebody in your family dies and you have to go take care of it, and then all of a sudden when you come back, your job is gone. Anything can happen that can push somebody on the brink. Some of us are literally holding it together by the hair on our chinny chin chins. That's why I say some of us are put in each other's lives for a reason. Something that you went through can help somebody as long as you share it. Like I said, me starting my podcast helped my mental health tremendously. This is the therapy that you never knew you needed. But that might not be like that for everyone. You might really need to go get counseling. You might really need to go get some pills. You might really need to start your own podcast. But do something that is right for your mental health. And that helps your mental health. That pushes you and strengthens you. Nobody is going to fight for your mental health like you are. Seriously. No matter what. Only your really, really tight circle. Your wife, your husband. But if somebody's unhappy in their lives, how are they going to fight for you to be happy in your life? How? Some therapists, we don't even know. How do you know what they feel? They don't tell us. They don't just come in like, yo, I had a fucked up ass night. But I'm going to come in here and I'm going to be everything that you need me to be. It's my job. My husband just beat my ass. I actually got a pound of makeup on. You never know what somebody's going through. Be loving and kind and to everyone. Not just white people because you like whites. Not just black people because you like blacks. To everybody. Love. When you spread love, I'm telling you, when I say that can help somebody's mental health from a distance. From a distance. You can be spreading love through social media and a motherfucker will come across your page and it could change their life. And I don't mean to call you a motherfucker. I'm sorry for saying it like that. But it could change their life. You can change somebody's life just by being your true self. Being authentic. It's not that many authentic people out anymore. So when you come across authentic people who's telling a story that kind of reminds you of your story, that's like, oh my God, I needed to hear this. Thank you. You feeding me. I was hungry. That's what I needed. Be what somebody needs. Be what somebody needs. I'm just saying. Not being able to pay your bills can drive you into depression. Not being able to buy Christmas, to put Christmas presents under the tree. This is the first year that we're not going to be able to put gifts under the tree. Because I was arrested and I have to fight this case now. It's like, my freedom is my present. Thank you. Not because that's what my wife said, but that's because that's what I want. Don't give me nothing. I need to pay for this lawyer. What? It makes me sad. I'm not going to lie. I'm depressed about it. But not depressed to the point where I'm, like, not functioning. I'm just like, wow, like, but I know things are going to happen and shake up in my life and be greater later. So I'm going to keep fighting this fight. Have y'all ever noticed that more crimes happen during a full moon? More things happen. Your mental health is affected during a full moon, and you might not even realize it. Pay attention. Today's a full moon, so pay attention. See where your head goes. See what you're thinking. See about it. For real. A few things that I want to mention before I leave for mental health talk. And then the next mental health talk will be in January. Actually, it is going to be January the 20th. So whatever we don't talk about today, we will talk about next time. Which I'm sure I'm going to get through all of this. One, this is news you can use on the couch. I haven't done it in a while, but news you can use on the couch. A California home to some of the no, let me stop. Because when I wrote this, I was just writing it. But I want to say this. I didn't know that California was the largest place to have technology. The largest technology companies. I didn't know that. It makes sense though, because there's a lot of stuff that happens in California. But anyways, in the world too. It would be the first U.S. state to require mental health warning labels on social media sites if lawmakers pass a bill that was introduced on Monday. Why isn't this introduced in every state? How come Monday it wasn't introduced in every state? Huh? It needs to be. That if y'all introduced that bill in every state, then you wouldn't have to worry about shutting down TikTok and all of that shit. You wouldn't have to worry about that because you have labels. They want to shut down TikTok for many a reason. There's people suing TikTok right now because TikTok claims to be safe for kids. But come on now, I mainly see adults on TikTok. I barely see kids. And whenever I do see kids, what? They just doing TikTok dances. But it's mainly they see y'all come on their feed. And what I mean by y'all is y'all adults. That's taking over TikTok. Shout out to TikTok. I'm on here too. Label your stuff. Label it. Once they do that warning and they pass it in California, it's going to be easier for other states to get it to pass. If you get the votes, I guess. I hope California gets this done. That way they can set an example for every state that's in that's in America. Because once you do that, like I said, you won't have to worry about banning certain platforms that people enjoy. People do enjoy it. I mean, TikTok is a university. That's a college. You learn so much stuff on TikTok that you never knew. You meet so many, I'm telling you, like, that's why I like TikTok. It is what it is. Whether it's a white person that made it, a black person that made it, AI that made it, it's fun at times. I listen to my ASMR on it. I'm just saying. I hope California passes this bill. That way every state can pass it. Make it mandatory to announce that this can affect your mental health. Social media can affect your mental health. Too much of anything. Come on now. Too much masturbation. Let's just be real. I'm a recovering addict. A recovering masturbating addict. And I was bad. I'm talking about bad. That brings on mental health issues too. I don't care how y'all do. Nah, it's good to masturbate. However you want to. Take it how you want it. I'm telling you, it's not good. Since I've stopped masturbating, this has been the clearest my mind has been. My mind hasn't been this clear masturbating at all. My mind was so cloudy and foggy and mushed up with gook. I couldn't even think straight. Because I couldn't stop thinking about masturbating. So imagine, once all of that is out of your mind, and your mind is clear, how much free you feel. And how much things you can think of and come up with, and plans and opportunities. I'm telling you. Okay. Now, a lot of people is trying to say that Luigi, the shooter, had mental health issues. But he made it clear that he doesn't have mental health issues. But he has chronic back issues. And he may not realize this, but chronic back issues can cause mental health issues. Chronic pain can cause mental health issues. I know it does for me. I'm in pain every day. Lupus, being hit by this forklift, having to go through all these surgeries. It fucks with me. It fucks with me. So I have to take the time to work on me. Help my mental health too. And what I do is I podcast. Because like I said, it's the therapy that you never knew you needed, and it definitely helps me. So when I come on here and I'm able to vent and be myself and just talk about mental health issues, my mental health issues, y'all mental health issues, the world's mental health issues, it helps me with my mental health issues. Don't be afraid to be your true self on social media, because you'll get people that judge you. People going to judge you regardless. They're going to judge you whether they know you or not, whether they see you on social media or not, whether you're in person or not. They going to judge you. They just are. Fuck it. Be your true self. It brings the best energy. It's the highest frequency. It's being your true self. Do it. I'm just saying. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Of course, I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. I got a couple more things I'm going to share with you guys, and we are out of here. Tomorrow, I have my guest, Miss Bree. I can't wait to have her. I already got her questions ready, okay? If you have any questions specifically that you would like to ask her and you see this, drop it in the comments. I'll ask her. I will ask her. Now, I do want to say this. Seattle is now offering free virtual therapy for youth ages 13 through 24. This should be everywhere and promoted everywhere. Why isn't it? Every state should be doing this. It shouldn't just be Seattle. No, it shouldn't. No. It shouldn't. So, some way, somehow, we need to make that happen everywhere. Everywhere. High doses of ADHD drugs are linked to greater risk of psychosis or mania because of the increase of dopamine, of course. The more, and then the higher the dose, the worse. So if you are one of those ones that's like, oh, well, the doctor said my son is ADHD, I gotta give him this medicine. You are fucking your baby's mental health up. And then, guess what? When they get older, and you wondering why they out killing people and causing havoc and being an earth disturber, it's because you were giving them this ADHD medicine that you thought was good because the doctor prescribed it. That's not the case. Be careful. Doctors can prescribe you the wrong medicine. Doctors can misdiagnose you. Come on now. Be real. Undiagnosed depression in cancer patients is one of the biggest gaps in treatment. Number one, I can only imagine. I can only imagine the type of depression that you go through knowing that you're fighting a disease that can kill you, a sickness that can kill you. Fighting for your life every day. The treatments, which are painful, I heard. Why aren't they doing something for their mental health? That should be the first thing on their list. Secondly, that should be the first thing on their list. The fuck? Why isn't it? Cancer patients should have a mental health doctor on deck from the jump. As soon as you diagnose them and let them know what they have, you should immediately be prescribing them a therapist. Make it mandatory. And it should be covered by insurance. Therapists should be fully covered by insurance. There's no reason why people should have to pay out of pocket. I'm sorry, it shouldn't be a reason. If mental health is that important to America, then why charge? Why not put it on the insurance? Why not help the cost? I'm just saying. Last but not least, I do want to leave us out with a moment of silence for anyone that we have lost from any mental health issues or any issues, period. Whether it was from somebody retaliating, whether it was somebody getting hit by the wrong person, hit by a car. People die every day. And surprisingly to some, but not surprisingly to a lot, people unalive themselves every day as well. So I want to give this moment of silence for them. Anybody that you can remember say their name in your head, or you could say it in your head. Just a moment of silence. Okay. Don't forget to honor your people that you've lost. Don't forget to keep their name alive. You would want somebody to keep your name alive, right? It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Bigo. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .coms, which is THA, real JANELL, and THA Couch.com. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. It was Mental Health Talk, and Mental Health Talk again will be January the 20th. I'll see y'all on the couch next time. I love you guys so much. See you tomorrow with Miss Bree. Listen, follow her on all social media. Y'all gonna see tomorrow. She is a vibe. I love y'all. It's the Couch Chronicles, where they know what? I know y'all said it. Love you. Love you, Big O. Good night, TikTok. Good night, my babies. Spotify, Pandora, thank you so much for tuning in. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits.